If my voice sounds like the guy from Everybody Loves Raymond, yeah. So I got sick and really badly sick. Like it didn't kill me, but it also answered me also been able to give me an idea on a couple of questions, like what would have happened if I ended up getting bronchitis. Would it have been possible that this could kill me? Because I have a very serious lung disease, and no, it didn't. I mean, really, nothing happened at all, period. I got rushed to the hospital, though. They had to rush me to the hospital because my breathing wasn't off. It was just the coughing fits were freaking unreal. Unfreaking real. And the amount of mucus my body pretty much produced in the process was freaking a headache. So, long story short, that entire time when I was on camera talking, I was actually really, really sick and didn't notice it. And I just didn't go to the hospital because I figured I didn't have to go. No, as long as my breathing's good, I can breathe in and out. Air's pushing back and forth. I don't panic. I'm thinking, okay, I'm good. But apparently, it was a lot of stuff going on in there, which I need to go see a doctor. So, long story short, I went in, and it was New Year's Eve. Came on here, did the whatchamacallit New Year's Eve, and then later on, um, um, the next day, New Year's Day, I think I did a video. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure on that one. But then came back in, and that night I was really feeling messed up. Like my chest was itching like crazy. Like the inside was itching. That was a mucus. You can hear me do this from time to time. That was mucus buildup that was doing that to me. So I went in and they gave me some antibiotics because just in case of any infection or anything pops up, because my lungs are scarred. Hmm. I do sound like, oh, some juice. Okay, that kind of cleared it up. Unless it was my hearing that was going off like that. But anyway, but yeah. So it was I had a lot of mucus build up in my chest cavity and everything. And then when you have sarcosis or sarcosis, what do they call that disease? I forget what it was. Disease at the end of the day is I was kind of thinking like if I catch like a really bad bacteria in my lungs, is this thing going to kill me? Because again, you got one chip against you, especially when you have a lung disease. I actually know. So what happened was when I went to the hospital, when I told you that the Lord fixed it, so I wouldn't have any more issues with it, and He did fix it. I mean, He definitely fixed it. I mean, I didn't have any doubt that He didn't, but catching bronchitis in your lungs, yeah, it's kind of jacked up. So, no, it didn't affect anything at all. Like they did the X-rays and stuff, and it found out that the sarcosis, whatever I have in my chest, not doing anything. It's just sitting there, just not even moving, no functioning, no nothing. Just Lord just froze it. So they gave me some antibiotics, which I can't show you the container, but right there, my antibiotics, and pretty much the only problem I have is just the mucus. Like right now, I don't feel any pain or nothing, but I have to get rid of the mucus. So I got myself I got advice from a doctor first before I went and bought it because I don't need to buy anything without getting advice from my doctor first. And I got the Mucinex day flu, and that'll kill all the mucus in my chest. Sorry if you're listening to this. And then after that, um, um, that's it. I'm back to normal. Which again, the good thing about it is I lost my winter weight. Like I lost my winter weight is gone. I don't have it. I thought at the end of the day, I mean, I got my winter weight back, but you got to tone it down and chisel it to where you want to be. And I don't got to go through that process now because I was going to put myself in a strict diet process to get myself to where I want to be at, to basically chisel that down into muscle. But now I got to do now is just lift now. That's all I got to do. So once I get over this little process right here, take the Mucinex, clear out the mucus, take the antibiotics, take the Symbicort, boom, back to where I'm at again. So that came out a win-win. Other than that, the technology is about to blow up. I just can't go to any of the places yet. I told them, explained to them the situation. They're like, get well. You ready? Let us know. We're waiting for you. No, we're not going anywhere. So that's great. And that's it. I haven't been doing any videos because I've been sick. So just been doing posts, videos. That's basically about it. And until it just gets cleared up in my chest, because right now for me to talk a lot hurts. Ouch, and I got a freaking massive headache from coughing so much. Because some of those cough bits were unfreaking believable. I thought I was bringing up another human being at one point. Gee whiz Louise. Man. God, it is killing me. I don't want to take anything. I already got freaking ibuprofen in me. I got freaking Semicor. I got freaking, I don't know what that stuff is, but that's in me about 250 milligrams. So yeah, but I'm gonna go walk up here and take care of some business. Yeah, walk. I don't believe in basically zipping from A to B. I'm gonna work out, get a little walk in, you know what I mean, get my body a little bit more motion. I got my freaking Bluetooth speakers on me. I hope I charge these things up. I'm a little dizzy from the Semicor. A little dizzy from the Semicor. We charge anything? Oh, we are. This is some music. Some Doobie Brothers. Now, jacked up thing about it is I can't have any form of bread, which is good, because, you know, I got to change my eating habits anyway for this year. But no bread, no cheese, no milk, nothing that's going to basically trigger off any form of heavy mucus, which I already have on my chest already. Other than that, screen looks incredible, right? I freaking love that screen. I'm actually in the process of taking that down and putting in a 150-inch fixed frame screen. I'm gonna put one in. All right. I think I'm ready to move to my new setup. I'm gonna leave the screen and projector behind. I'm gonna do a professional mountain here with screen setup, and I'm gonna add in some ad tech with another projector system set up for basically drawing on a blackboard. That's my gift back to them for helping me out. I'm gonna hook them up with some ad tech technology and what else the freak they else they need. Other than that, I'm good to go. So, little news flash for the individuals that were carrying on and acting up. I told you this is not going to be a good year for you. It is not going to be a good year for you. I want you to know that. So we just got in contact with them yesterday. I'm being advised to send out the rest of the information on the rest of the individuals that were involved so they can put them and start them in the process of the investigation. They're going to give me a call shortly so I can basically start adding your names and information to that lineup of people that are going to be investigating for attacking our company. So, told you, 2026 is not going to be your year at all, period. It's going to be a very complicated, difficult, and life-changing experience that you're about to go through. You're about to go through the court system. So, that's not fun for anybody. Well, I ain't going to head off my shoulders today because you just got to go in there and testify against you, which shouldn't be a hard thing to do. I mean, we've got enough evidence on you to choke a horse. And for the rest of you, you're getting sued in 2026. So, 2026 is going to be a financial nightmare for you because the amount of money we're asking for all this stuff that went on is going to be freaking staggering. It is going to be staggering. So remember, brought it on yourself. Told you it's going to come to a head sooner or later. Y'all thought that, oh, nothing's going to happen. Do what I want to do. Keep doing dumb stuff. We just recording yourself, documenting everything. So I talked to a nice attorney. I want to make sure that we had everything documented. Everything's documented. We got text messages. We got freaking emails. We got freaking, phone records and phone logs. And on the different accounts that we have with phone companies for our business, we got all your voice recordings, fingerprints. You guys are done. Boy, let me tell you something. You did a whole new level of self-stitching that's going to, I don't know how anyone else is going to be to outdo you in 2026. You have really did a good job. So keep in mind, these are federal crimes. You get busted on one of these things, you're talking about 20 minimum, 30 maximum and up. This is a very serious charge right here. So if you got caught in any cyberbullying, anything came to us involving cyberbullying, terroristic threats, even if it's just something basic, you use the internet, you posted my face and information, you're going to get sued for millions of dollars. Run as fast as you can. And you can't go anywhere. Where you gonna go? You can disappear off YouTube all you want. You ain't going nowhere. I got your information. I'm gonna post you. As soon as they get done and they kick me back, I'm adding you to the hat. Putting your name in the hat because it's deserving. You deserve it. And you got to grow up. Y'all are grown men and women at the end of the day. Y'all should know better than this. You're about to lose everything in 2026. You're going to owe me so much money, you could even break on the interest on what you have to pay me at the end of the day. So you're going to get to what we call the fallen tree effect. The fallen tree effect is that we don't sue you for what we're trying to get out of you. We sue you for what you can't pay. So they call fallen tree effect, which means no matter where you run, left, right, or as far as you go, you can get smacked by that tree. And it's going to be devastating when you get hit with it. Your credit score is going to get destroyed. Banking accounts are going to get ripped up. You got any savings whatsoever? Gone. I don't care if it's college or death, they're going to take it. I got no responsibility for any of that stuff whatsoever. All I know is basically I pay the attorneys to do what they need to do, and that's the end of it. That's their job at the end of the day. It's your job at the end of the day not to get in trouble. That's your job. Not get in trouble, provide for your family, put a roof over the top of their heads. That's your job to do at the end of the day. How's your kid going to look up to you when they find out you just got the family sued at the end of the day and they're going to lose their house? That's your fault, not mine. So get up on all that. See? Not worth it. Not worth it. And the rest of you haven't caught any criminal charges by us, but you're getting sued at the end of the day, and you're going to work for Mr. Bird because I'm garnishing your paycheck and your income taxes on top of that until you pay off what you owe me. So we're going to, I don't know, we're going to go to a arbitration or how that's going to set up, but yeah, we're going to go through your financial records to see exactly what you have, and you're going to work for Mr. Bird, which means you're not working for my company. When you get paid and you get your check, you'll see the debt collector at the top of your check on who you owe, and you'll be paying me money out of your check. So technically you work for me. When you get your income tax, let's see where that goes at the end of the day. Maybe I'll let you have some, maybe I won't. Who even knows at the end of the day? Depends on what they're going to take out of you. Matter of fact, I don't even have rights on that. No, I don't. I do have rights on that. I don't have rights on what they take out of it because the lawyers, the debt collectors are going to take whatever they want. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We don't even have control over them. We just say, look, we pay you to get our money, and their job is to just take whatever out of you. So if they take your income tax, it's just you. I ain't got no control over that crap. But anyway, it's nice to know that my enemies are now going to be in front of a judge. The big question I got to ask these people at the end of the day, they're going to be sitting in front of a judge. What are you going to say? What are you going to do when you get in front of a judge? What are you going to say? You do know that when they come to arrest you, and we get body cam footage, we're going to get that footage. That we're going to get your mug shots, because your mug shots are going to be public domain, which means your wife, your kids, your friends, and they're going to all know about what you did. And you're a grown man on YouTube acting like a child. You want people to look up to you and call you a man at the end of the day. You can't even take care of your own household because you on YouTube being a child. You lost everything on some dumb nonsense. Yep. Get even post your mugshot's gonna be posted. It's public domain. Anybody can get access to your mugshot. And then any court records or documents, anything that goes on in the courtroom, that's all posted so people can know what happened in the courtroom. They'll be to read about that. The body cam footage of you being arrested, we can get access to that. That will be posted. So all that tough man act on YouTube, watch these guys when they get arrested, they're going to be reduced to tears. Because the situation they got themselves into is freaking unbelievable. You would think someone would have more common sense than that in the digital age, not to point a camera in their direction and do something stupid. But anyway, that's your nightmare coming. And yes, there's an open case on you. And yes, you can go in and try to delete your YouTube accounts and Facebook. It won't help you. We got too much stuff on you right now. So that's not going to happen. Just understand this. In 2026, I know you probably got plans to go travel and do this and whatever at the end of the day. It's not going to happen. In 2026, you're going to be sitting in front of a judge and you'll meet Mr. Bird. That's what's going to happen in 2026 for you. And that's what's going to happen. And keep in mind that the federal inspectors that are involved have your Facebook accounts, which you're able to obtain and give to them. They know exactly what you look like, and they know exactly where you live at. Good luck with that one. And try to run and hide. If a arrest warrant goes out for you, that means that you're going to be hunted, which means there's no place you can go because you got an arrest warrant. That's going to be issued for you. It's not us coming to see you. You have to come see me now. And now, keep in mind that the person who's filing, they're from Pennsylvania. They're from here. So since all charges are going to be filed in the state of Pennsylvania, guess where you're going to be coming at? Here. Now, you're going to get the opportunity to come on a plane and come over? No. They're going to issue an arrest warrant for you. They're going to come to your address and get you, and they're going to transport you here for you to stand trial. That's what's going to happen to them. Good luck with that nightmare. I did the arrest warrant thing. That's how I got caught. I got the arrest warrant on me. Somebody saw me do something, and there was enough evidence on it, and they came right to the door and got me. Yep, it's a crazy thing, man. The cops all over the place. It's interesting. I find it interesting that you're going to live the life that I lived when I was 16 years old. Grown men and women. Yeah, there's women in there too acting like that. So, you're about to live my life. When I was 16 years old, you're going to know what it's like to have a bunch of police sitting there in front of your porch, the back of your house. They surround the whole place. They don't play around with this thing at the end of the day. And as for Mr. Fernando, well, Mr. Fernando, you are leaving the country. You're definitely leaving the country. There's no way for you to get around this. Your information right now, you're at a place where you can't leave and you can't go anywhere. You can't even leave the state right now. And they could find you in the state of California. It's hard to find somebody. But you can't really go anywhere. On top of that, consider the fact you're undocumented. You know, you try to convince us you had paperwork by sending me a fake text, being a fake lawyer that doesn't know how to abbreviate U.S. Yeah, that's far-fetched, no. I'll be sending them all those messages too on top of that. And when we reach out to us again for the rest of the information, I will make sure that your name and all your information is added in, including the 5 times that we had to contact immigration about you on the criminal activities that you were committing here in the United States. Now you have to understand this, but you don't for some reason. And again, people get tired of explaining this nonsense to you. American citizens or not, you're going to jail. That's what's going to happen. But unfortunately for you, you're not a citizen. So you're being taken out of the country. And that's going to happen. You small and grit all you want, it's going to happen. I guarantee that every individual that sits in that interrogation room and they start squeezing it for information, it's going to mention your name over and over again. Oh, they're definitely going to point the blame in this direction. So either they're going to snitch on you, or the information we have at the end of the day is going to do you in. Either way, at the end of the day, their agents are going to be on your front door, and you're going to be sitting there trying to explain this, that, and the other, and it ain't going to happen. And you can try that whole open up a door a little bit and bring your wife to the door. You definitely don't want to do that one. They got a warrant, and once they get that warrant for your arrest, that means the minute you come to the door, they knock on the door and they call your name, you better come to that door. They'll come in. That's the difference between that arrest warrant. Arrest warrants is different. They knock on that door and they call your name, you better come out, or they'll come in and get you. I went out because I did it. I ain't no punk at the end of the day. I did it. I'm like, you guys, I think one of you guys is going to run. Don't run. Don't make it worse. Just lay on the lawn, put your hands behind the back of your head, eagle spread, and then let them take you out. Yeah, you're about to relive my life. That's crazy. I know your whole process. You know, it's interesting. I actually know everything you're about to go through. Because I did it already. It's not me laughing, me choking and coughing. But anyway, yeah, you're about to live my world. When I was 16. When you hit that crossroad, and it will come for you, so you know that, because that's when you follow to go down this road. What I find interesting, too, about people who follow the devil will get them in the world of trouble, making them believe that they're basically going to be getting some kind of justification for whatever they think they're going to get justification for. They'll follow the devil to the very end. And the devil will sit there and basically put them in a situation that he knows that they're almost impossible to get out, because that's what he wants you. He wants you to be in a situation you can't get out. He ain't trying to help you in no way whatsoever. And they'll sit there and listen to this demon, drag him down a dark hole, and then turn around and blame the people who basically testify against them for them being in the hole. And then the devil will say, well, you got to go do this. And they'll turn around and do something else stupid to retaliate. You know how dumb that is? He's going to drag you down to a deeper hole. You don't listen to you. Like those text messages you sent to us, that was a bad idea to send me text messages in the middle of an open case. They're going to be sent, as soon as they contact us, the agent, I'm going to let them know that you were harassing their cell phone. Derek Franklin Williams, Daniel McAfee, your name traced back, and also too, what's his name, Jamie. The only person that laid low and kept his mouth shut was Rogers. Because I guarantee Rogers had a lawyer. The lawyer told him to shut it up. That's why I even heard anything from him. But you jokers been going out there doing all kinds of dumb stuff. Playing Cluck Fluff Luck Chicken. I'm the big bad guy. Oh man, you guys messed up. So we got you texting me and harassing my phone in the middle of an open case. So, yeah. And Mr. Williams, I'm suing your apartment complex. You made me a millionaire. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So you're going to jail for the rest of your life. You want to see your apartment complex. I'm going to make a lot of money off that because they got to pay you. How much money you have to pay me out now? I mean, you went on your YouTube channel. We got 60 videos inside of the apartment complex of you basically slandering and mentioning my company multiple times, calling us scammers, rip-off artists, don't trust me, all kinds of stuff you did. Posted my pictures multiple times, sexual harassment. We have on you on top of that, sending me sexual harassment emails. You know how bad this is going to look for your building? This is going to look awful for them. Then the fact that you turned around and you were using other people's addresses to send half-naked pictures of yourself, one of them to a woman's house who had kids. Do you have any idea how bad this is going to be for them if this ends up in court? So yeah, they're going to settle out. I don't know about that settle out. I don't even know how that's even going to work because I ain't the only one they affected. They turn around and you affected the funeral home because you attacked them and you started using their address. And then you got the people down there in Philadelphia, 2 restaurants over there. I know they're going to sue because you use their addresses too also. Good gracious. I'm suing the low rises and the high rises. The reason why the low rises is getting sued because the person we talked to over there, she gave me the information to the managers over here. So she had the information to the managers. Why didn't she contact the managers over there and explain the situation that they're having and the phone calls they're getting about this individual? So because she didn't contact them, neglect will hit the low rises too. So you just made Mr. Bird a millionaire. Thank you so much. Appreciate. Oh, I got things to do right now. What time we got? And then Fernando, we're not done with you, buddy boy. Because I'm definitely suing your landlord. Definitely suing your landlord. You know, ain't nothing wrong with having undocumented, right? You came here and you caused all this trouble, and then you're undocumented too on top of that. You got a fake release. Your LLC sits on top of this building, which we can prove and show the courts at the end of the day that he was fully aware of your actions because he allowed your LLC to sit on top of your building. There's perjury on the LLC, there's all kinds of scams on your business, the crimes she committed, federal crimes, running a counterfeiting ring out of the apartment. Oh my goodness, man, it goes on and on and on. So we're gonna sue him first because we got to get to him first before the other ones do. It's gonna be a shark frenzy. Them other companies find out, they're gonna sue him. He's gonna get hit with some lawsuits. Man, he can sit there and say, well, I have no responsibility for what my tenants do. Tenants do. He's not a tenant because he doesn't have a proper lease. So that makes him liable now. And the fact that he has a fake lease can get him in trouble for perjury because he filed a fake lease. We know about the lease. Oh, I definitely know about the lease. I definitely know about the lease. Yes, we do. You don't have a real lease to be in the building. So he is reliable for all your actions, which means pursuing the building. I hope they got the insurance to cover these massive lawsuits because when Bandite and DC and Marvel and all of them, Disney, they're going to sue that building. That building's going out. They're going to sue the daylights out of it. He got the insurance to pay these guys off. That's why we're trying to hit them first before they hit them because we know there's going to be a frenzy fest about basically who gets what. And that guy over there, you're leaving. Tell me at the end of the day that let's just pick one of your crimes. Trademark. Let's just say what you did, you're saying it's not against the law. So let me get this straight. So stealing other people's merchandise and selling it for your own profit is not considered to be a crime that should allow you to be deported out of the country. Or if you're an American citizen, which we know you're not, get an additional, 80 years, 90 years in prison? Yeah, there you go. I thought I stand correctly on that one. I stand correctly. You're damned if you do and damned if you don't either way. But we know you're not. But anyway, fake lease. So from knowing that, your landlord is responsible. So I can see why you don't want to be found. You guys got a lot of trouble this year, man. So I'm suing y'all. Throw y'all in jail. Our technology's gonna blow up. The new ad tech technology. Business is gonna be beyond successful. I'm gonna be super rich. And you guys are gonna be sitting in the prison system for the rest of your life until your time comes. Was it worth it, gentlemen? I honestly think it wasn't. It wasn't worth it at all. You know, the jacked thing about it, you didn't even accomplish what you set out to do. I saw the Crowcast videos in there. Y'all were accomplishments we're trying to get together to try to put me out of business. I'm gonna end up being super rich with a technology that pretty much is one of the most powerful screens on the planet right now, and I'm going to be living that lifestyle, and you're going to be in prison. Now, that's what you get from messing with Christians. That's what happens. You don't learn anything, do you? I told you about the whole gun incident that happened to me. You don't learn. You will learn. You will definitely learn. But the fact that you're still breathing, and God's still allowing you to breathe, because you don't have to breathe, you really don't. And your time could be called a day or tomorrow, and you definitely ain't ready, gentlemen. You're not ready. You need to get your act together. This world and this life you have right now is done. The next life is what you got to worry about. This world is done. Unless the Lord has plans for you, which I can't say, ain't none of my business. I can't say anything about that. Well, your crossroad is going to come. And it, which is not a human, which you already know what it is, what you follow at the end of the day, will come for you. And when he does, you better choose Jesus. You better choose Jesus. You don't want what he got planned for you. Choose Jesus. Get your act together. Get on that floor and you bow to God. You bow to the Lord and you pray. You beg for forgiveness. You better get on that floor and beg for forgiveness. Not to me at the end of the day. You better beg for forgiveness to God at the end of the day. You have no idea the road you're about to travel. You're going to need Jesus in that whole ordeal. You need God's back in that whole ordeal. Yep. Need some cough drops too. I'm out. What time we got? You better beg and ask God for forgiveness. Beautiful thing about God is God's forgiving God. You know that? I'm perfect. I'm a perfect example of all that at the end of the day. For a person who committed crimes so heavy that your crimes were actually higher than mine. Because I was going to do 40 to 80. You guys are way beyond that point. But the fact that, I was going to do 40 to 80. And I'm sitting out here having this conversation with the same people that are going to end up going through the same timeline I went through when I was 16 years old. Tell me how crazy that is. You're about to go through my world pretty soon. So, you better find God quickly. You better pray that the Lord comes to you and gives you the opportunity to become a warrior of God. You better pray he does. Because that other one, he's definitely going to come for you. He's going to finish the job. And if you leave this planet unsaved, then you know where you're going for eternity. It's a shame I lost a friend about a couple of weeks back. He was not a saved man. It hurts the fact that he's not a saved man. So you know where he's going to be at for the rest of his life for eternity. You want that fate at the end of the day? And I had tea already. I drunk so much freaking tea. The last couple of days, I'm tired of drinking tea. I have to find something else to drink. I hate tea. I love tea. I'll get it back. I just don't like tea right now. All right. I'm out the door. I got some business to take care of. I don't want to stir this up too much. Let me zip it up. So that way I don't get sick. Just because of people run around because it's warm outside. I'm going to go play basketball. I'm going to play basketball because it's warm outside. Now I'm going to take my jacket off so I can play a little better and wake up just like this. I did that nonsense. I caught ammonia after playing basketball one time. A bunch of my friends decided to take my jacket off. Listen to Christian music. I'm going to get back to reading my Bible. I finished and completed the book. I'm going to read it again. I definitely want to read the Bible again. My New Year's resolution ain't about money. Ain't about none of that. It's about becoming closer to God. That's what it's about. When death does cross my mind and I feel that maybe this is going to be my time to go, am I sad about it? No. Why would I be sad about it? And go home and see God. I already got somebody to take care of Tuckle. My sister loves him to death. That's her baby boy. She about to go get a new house. So, he about to go. She got a little room she don't get for him. Just in case. And when I come down to go chill with them, she got a little house, little place for him. But, yeah. So, if I pass up this earth, she's good. And if it's my time, it's my time. See, I don't fear death at all, period. But if you fear death and you ain't ready to go, then that should tell you right there, you need to step into this book right here. I own my Bible for a very long time. But you need to step into that book and you need to get to know Jesus. Because a lot of y'all not ready for the next life. And you don't know what 2026 is going to hold. You might not make it to the end of the year. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. You got to think right now. When that ball dropped, there are some people that are just not going to make it to the end of the year. It's a part of life. And that's the way life is. And I sat there in the hospital thinking like, hey, it's probably my time. Am I scared about it? No. No fear whatsoever. The only thing I basically, at the end of the day, feel that the only thing that I wish I had more time on is I can basically preach more about God. That's it. I couldn't care less about any of this stuff. What, make money off this technology? Lawsuit money on it? I don't care about that. I'm just doing what has to be done. It's part of the process. Other than that, is there something like, oh my God, I want to die, I couldn't get millions? Who cares about that? I'm going to see Jesus. Don't need that. I was thinking that I need more time here, Lord, because I got so much stuff I want to do in His name. So much stuff I want to do. So, but if it's just my time to come back, time for me to go back. See, you want to have that type of faith at the end of the day. But you know where you're going when you pass off this earth. You don't want that whole scary effect like, I'm not ready to go. You know, got to think about it. All right, got to go, people. Thank you all and be blessed. Seek God and be blessed. Got to go.